Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse. Today, we're going to be starting a series that has been long since requested. Honestly, I can't do a live stream or make a video without somebody asking when am I going to be checking out the amazing digital circus. And I've been saying for a long time that I was going to check it out eventually, but I feel like something always came up or one excuse or the other, and I just kept putting it off. But the final episode comes out June 19th, at least on YouTube. Apparently, they're going to be screening it in theaters for a few days. I think June 4th to 7th, something like that. So we're going to be kicking it off now. We'll be caught up in time before the final episode releases, and just in case, because there's been a lot of pushback that I've seen about people's reactions to the theatrical release, a lot of mixed opinions and feelings about it. You know, some people excited about it, some people like, well, some people are, what if they get spoiled or whatever because of people that saw it in theaters or people that are waiting on YouTube and stuff like that. So to avoid any of that, we'll be caught up ahead of time, at least for this, so I won't have to worry about it. So if they give and release it alongside the theatrical release, or if they don't, either way, we will be caught up before either thing happens. So I'm finally going to be jumping into this. I don't know what this is about at all. As far as like the general premise, I've seen the character designs, I've seen them at conventions and stuff like the VAs and whatnot, and Glitch in general. I think as far as Glitch stuff we've seen and reacted to, I've reacted to all of Murderbots. That was a big one for a minute. I've checked out some of their pilots. I haven't watched the Gaslight one. I haven't watched that one yet, but Knights of Guinevere, I'm really excited for because we reacted to all of the Owl House here. So I was excited to see what Dana Terrace was going to be up to next. But this was the one so many people have been asking about and still continue to like request end on end. And I apologize it's taken me this long. I think in the long run, maybe it would be for the better or the worse. I don't know, but we're finally getting around to it. But whole point is of what I was saying before I went off that little tirade is that I don't know what this is about. I don't actually know what the story is. I know the characters by design alone. I know the main character's name is Pomni, I think, the jester looking character. And then I think the teeth with the eyes and the like ringleader attire, I think his name is Caine. I think he's even got a cane. I don't know if that's like why that's there or if there's some more implied narrative there or not. I don't know. There's a rabbit dude, a Raggedy Ann doll. That's all I remember. That's all I remember. I've seen them. Like, avoiding that is like next to impossible. But as far as like the narrative, the journey, the arcs, whatever, the themes, I don't know anything about this. Because I'll be honest, and I've said this a lot in my streams and stuff when it had been recommended. I did that too with Murderbots. I was like, judging a book by its cover. The whole concept of everything about it that I saw just seemed like so much of it just clashes in a way that made my brain go, nah. But everybody fucking loves this shit. So maybe there's something in there, and like with Murderbots, the more I saw it, the more I was exposed to it, or maybe even there's a story reason. Maybe actually engaging with it will rewire my brain chemistry. Maybe if I see what's going on, and maybe there's a lore reason why everything's so dysfunctional, maybe that'll help ease my brain into accepting the reality around us. Or like with Murderbots, maybe just exposure over time and I'll get used to it and I end up actually really enjoying it by the end of it. Like especially the art direction, design and all that. I think that's all the stuff I want to get out of the way before we jump into the pilot episode. We're going to be doing this every Sunday. That is the plan right now. It'll be Amazing Digital Sundays is what we're going to do until we are caught up, because that'll have us right on the cusp of the final episode when it comes, if we do this at the rate that I'm planning, at least right now. So before we get into this, if you're watching this for the first time, like myself, somehow, if you have not actually checked this out for yourselves, please do so without me talking over top of it or pausing or doing whatever I do, reacting to this whole thing. Check it out for yourself. I'll link down the description below to the original video, so you can check it out. Go over there, show some love, give it a like, give it a watch, give it a comment, all that jazz. Then come back over here and watch me go through all this all over again with you guys. Hope you enjoy the reaction. If you do, stick around, leave a like, drop a comment, all that jazz, and let's go ahead and hop into episode 1, or simply the pilot. And I did double check. There is no formal episode 1. It's just the pilot then episode 2. That is what everything says. That's what the official playlist says. So we're starting with the pilot. Here we go. Oh. Okay. So is it a game? That made me think of those old point and click educational games you would play as a kid, like with the text, the font, the pixelation, the layout of it, especially with the VFX background in the back, the way it just looked. And then we go into it and then it kind of like rasterizes a little bit more, or like renders a little more clearly as we actually entered it. Are we in one of those?
Welcome to the amazing digital circus! My name is Caine. I'm your ringmaster, and I'm here to show you the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping, mind-bending paraphernalia you've ever laid your eyes upon! Isn't that right, Bubble?
That's right, Caine.
Whoa.
I can't wait to see what you've got cooking up for today.
It's a chain chomp.
Waste any time. Let's get right into the show.
Gangle and Zooble and Peanuts. Ragatha, text and make health more real. Day after day,
I am
after day, after
going.
day, after day we fly. In the sun and we don't know why.
I had a thought and it's gone. Oh. What in the world? Oh! Just a little glitch. Just a little glitch. Just ignore it. Yeah, I'm gonna need to. I'm worried about.
Is this one of your NPCs or is this a new sucker?
Oh,
if it's a new character, we're gonna have to redo this whole theme song.
It is a game.
My! It appears a new human has entered this realm!
How do I
A new human.
your head set off?
Just keep grabbing
What?
at it. That worked for all of us.
What the hell?
What's going on? I put on some weird headset and now I'm here.
A
Who are
VR
you
chat
people?
nightmare.
Why can't I take it off? Where am I?
Let's just try to calm down. Everything's gonna be okay, new stuff. We've all been
Oh,
through
God.
this. You just need to get your head
What
to...
the is going on? What?
No, my dear. We can't have any of that foul language around here. The amazing
Oh
digital
my
circus
god,
is
it's like one of those, it's like the filter in the chat. Where, except it's literally restricting her. That's hilarious. That's funny. Because that was completely unexpected on her part. That was actually delivered really, really nicely. God, that's hilarious. Forcibly censored by the realm you're in.
a place to be enjoyed by all ages. You, my friend, stumbled into an incredible world of wonders where anything can happen. Except for swearing.
Oh my god.
What on earth can I do?
How do I, leave?
Well,
Sorry, my
don't freak
my
out.
first thought was, how do I turn off this filter? Because some games you can turn that off. It's a It's a preference setting, but here it's mandated.
Bad
Sorry.
or anything, but we don't exactly...
You can't.
What?
You're
Jax. But
stuck,
yeah,
Jax.
He's right. Welcome to your new home. And your new
Okay.
body.
A new home?
What?
What do you mean?
Guys, don't be mean.
We've been stuck here for years. Old Kinger over there's supposedly been here the longest.
Did someone say
Kinger.
something about an insect collection?
That's why he's
No.
crazy.
Oh, okay, now I get it. This is a dream, and I should just play along until I wake up, right?
Sure.
Whatever you say, kid.
They broke my comedy mask.
So, Caine, we having a new adventure today for the newbie or what?
I'd like to give our brand new member a tour of the circus grounds.
Well, I'd like to know who all these people are right now. Whoa.
Here we have the tent. This is where your living quarters are,
Okay.
as well as all sorts of other activities. These activities may include Ball pits, mini golf, and more. And here we have the grounds.
Yeah, it is like in one of the. Yes, it is.
At the Digital Carnival.
Oh my God, I'm getting actually some pretty strong nostalgia for this concept right now.
Is that all there is?
Of course not. This is the
Oh.
void. We don't venture out into the void. Not even I know what's out there.
That's
We stay right here, where I can keep my hundreds of all-seeing eyes on you.
Hello, Caine. I love you.
Let's get out of here
What
before
the
the
hell?
moon gets frisky.
Wait, what's that?
Is there a story there? Whoa. No, nothing to see there.
Whoa.
There was no exit.
Clean up on
No.
aisle
Nah.
I'm on it, boss.
Why are you like this?
I assume.
Wait.
Because either you or
Is that
somebody
exit
made them
door I
that
saw
way.
out there? Is that a way to leave?
What exit? If there was a way to leave, I'm pretty sure we'd have all left by now.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I assure
Wow,
you, there is
real
no
distracted
magical
by all of
exit
that.
door. You're probably just experiencing digital hallucinations from your
Or
mind's transition
you
to the
want
digital
everybody to
plane.
think
I
they're
swear
trapped
I
here
saw
so they can be a part of your little circus. Yeah, Sure.
How about we talk about something else? Like your name.
My name? My name is, oh God! Why can't I remember my name?
Oh my
Nobody can remember
God.
their name once they enter the digital circus. One of the few things I
Can you remember
don't have
anything
control
about
over
your
are
life? She remembers
minds.
putting the
So
headset
all I can
on.
help you with is coming up with a new one.
What's my name?
Don't you worry your little head. Your new name can be anything. Hereby acknowledging that your chosen name and/or names may not reach the digital circus user license agreement, stating that your name may not include objectionable content.
It's choosing a fucking handle.
What are you thinking?
Okay, this is okay.
I don't
How
dare
am I
just pick anything.
already?
Let's see.
Wait, did she just use a random name generator?
What do you think of? You're right. Terrible. Let's try that again.
That's a show card
What do you
font.
think of Pomni?
Oh my God, I appreciate it.
I just...
Gadzooks, you're right, Jax. We should have a brand new adventure for our new member, Pomni.
I said that like 5 minutes ago.
You! Do you like adventure, activity, wonder, danger, horror, pain, suffering, agony, death, disease, death, angel food cake? Ow!
Actually, never had
You
it.
parasite!
I don't really...
Since you're new around here,
Who are
we're
the
gonna
other
make it a
three?
simple in-house adventure to warm you up to how things work around here.
What? No, God. I don't want an in-house adventure.
Don't worry, Zooble. I'll make it something
Zooble.
unobtrusive that you can still choose to not get involved with. Today's adventure is...
That sounds familiar for some reason.
Gloinks! That's right. The entire circus tent will be
Relax.
infested with gloinks, and you gotta catch them all.
What are they?
I'm glad you asked, Bubble. They're small.
And what do they do?
They
How do they...
gloinks are small.
Let me
mischievous
finish.
critters that steal anything and everything they run into. Why do these humanoid hash browns do
What
this?
in the world?
How do you stop them? That's for you to find out.
Oh my God, it's like
Now, good luck
Katamari.
And have fun, my little superstars.
And gone. Good luck.
What did any of that mean?
Oh, that's just one of Caine's little adventures.
I mean,
They're
it
just
was pretty
something fun to do
straightforward.
to, you know, prevent us from...
It's an activity, a game,
insane.
mini game.
Speak for yourself. If anyone needs me, then f off.
Oh, God, oh, jeez.
Oh no, they killed Zooble. Anyway, you guys want to go get something to eat?
Oh, wait.
They didn't
we should go check
actually,
on
though,
Kaufmo.
right?
I'm pretty sure he'd like to meet Pomni.
Who?
Impenetrable fortress.
You want to come with us to check on Kaufmo?
Kaufmo.
Not really. I think Kaufmo's gone insane. Last time I spoke with him, he was.
Oh, yeah, I like how he
rambling
moves
endlessly
like a
about some
chess piece.
Kind of like you, Pomni. You might be
Fucking
going
eye
insane
was just
too.
trailing off.
But wait, wouldn't that more likely mean the exit does exist?
Could also mean you just have a jump start and losing your mind.
What about Zooble? Well, I think I'd like to ask him about it, if this was real, which it isn't, because it's a dream.
She still thinks this is a dream.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm fine with doing whatever, as long as I get to see funny things happen to people. Okay, I've already had enough of these things.
Why didn't it
You,
stick to him?
Me, and Pomni will go check on Kaufmo, which leaves Crybaby and
Crybaby.
Hoo-Ha together to go
Wait.
handle the Zooble situation.
Are they Crybaby now only because the other mask
together is a good
broke?
idea?
Were they
Of course I
named
do.
something else
They're the
before,
two most
or is he
mentally
just
stable
calling
and
them?
capable characters to be paired together. Come on, ladies, let's go and ask the clown.
My comedy mask is broken again.
Can it be
Gangle,
fixed?
You startled me.
So, this is where we all live. Or, well, where we all
hell,
sleep
man?
at night. Even though we don't really need to sleep, it's sometimes nice to kind of take a break from everything and have a bit of a routine, you know? I'm sure.
What was that? Hold on. It looks like some previous tenants are no longer here. What is that? As we saw further down the line, it's like their profile icons, or whatever you want to call it, as if we're continuing to equate this like it's an online game. They're crossed out. Hers isn't. Are they offline? Or are they dead? What is that?
We need to sleep. It's sometimes nice to kind of take a break from everything and have a bit of a routine, you know? I'm sure there'll
This
be
is just a
one
freaking
for...
art dummy.
Look, you already got one.
I
Damn.
still don't understand about the adventures. Why even go on them at all? Why not try to find a way
Well,
to
okay, never mind.
leave?
Kinger.
Well, we usually
Wait.
do.
Whoa,
When we
hold
first-
up. Was that literally not just crossed out? Or is that a different chess piece? Where was it? Okay, that was the queen. Sorry. Okay, sorry.
Why not try to
False
find
alarm.
a way to leave?
Well, we usually do when we first arrive, but after a while you start to realize that
There's
you
another
really can't leave, and constantly chasing an unattainable goal
art
will start
figure
driving you
thing.
a bit crazy. And eventually you get to asking what the point of anything is, and you completely lose sight of who you are and why you're even alive. And when you reach your breaking point, something really terrible can happen. But that's not something we need to deal with today. Above anything else,
The one that
adventures
got
give us
dragged
something to
away
do
by
that
the
keeps our minds
Gloinks.
healthy and
Their doors
stimulated.
isn't crossed
Thank
out
goodness
though.
this
They're
was all a
they're
dream,
still
right,
there.
Pomni?
Sorry, she was
Why are we here
buffering.
again? What are we doing?
We're getting one of our friends. Huh. Maybe he's not in his room? I hope he's all right.
Don't worry, Dollface. I've got a key to his room.
Wait, what? Why? You shouldn't have keys to anyone's room.
Nah, I've got keys everywhere, and you've all been fine. By the way, I may have left something in your room today, so let me know if you
What
find
in
it.
the world?
You're not afraid of centipedes, are you?
You some kind of hacker or
Literally
something?
my only fear. Why would you do this?
What? It could be a completely unrelated question. You'll never know until it's too late.
Oh my! Whoa!
Oh, I've been looking for this.
No
Thanks for
way
keeping an
out.
eye on it, Coffee. I'm gonna head out. See ya.
Oh, Kaufmo's been obstructed.
Abstracted.
What is that?
What?
It might be that terrible thing I was talking about earlier when you reach your breaking point. Okay, wait.
It's like the
Maybe they're still
textures
trying
on
to
the
fix him
character
before you
model
can-
are fritzing. Like sometimes you'll have it where it breaks and like you create like character model lasers off into space and shit.
I was just having a bit of a bad day.
No! Jesus, good thing she's a ragdoll. Oh, wait.
Thank you. Help me out here.
What the fuck? What are the constraints of this game? Like, did she have HP? Oh. Or has she just been infected by whatever that... What the hell? I got so many fucking questions. Oh! Well, that is temporarily not our problem, at least. Her hand is still fucking glitching, though.
I don't know what I'm looking at here.
We saw Gloink carry one of Zooble's pieces down there, remember?
Zooble,
yeah.
right.
Thank you for the recap. Boy, we're not very
Okay,
good
so
at this,
she's
are
still alive. Just in pieces. Okay.
Sup, fellas?
Jax! We found the Zooble hole.
Cool.
How is Kaufmo doing? I hope he's not still mad at me for not laughing at his jokes.
Oh, he's doing great. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen him this happy before.
Well, it's good to know he hasn't completely lost his mind.
Well,
He actually asked me to give you this.
about that. What is your deal? I like that. The little Bugs Bunny maneuver right there. What did that say? Radical, I think? Where is this? Oh. Yo. What?
I think it's a nest.
Hello?
Nice.
Ragatha? That was your name, right?
Ragatha.
Over
Jesus.
Hey, look. I didn't mean to leave you behind like that.
I'm impressed with these glitch effects, though. I'll say that. Which is funny.
didn't know what to
Glitch
do.
Productions.
It's okay. What you need to do right now is find Caine. He'll be able to fix me up and take care of Kaufmo.
Okay. But
That just makes
where
me wonder
can I
what
find
Caine
him?
is. If he can just fix you.
Really,
That wouldn't make me think he's a part of the game.
I suppose.
Okay, I'll get him. You just stay right there. Not that you can really move or anything. Just hang in there. I'll be right back. I promise.
Cool. Also, Pomni, I'm sorry your first day here had to be so terrible.
Yeah, well, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna go get Caine now. Hello? Caine? We have a bit of an issue here!
Oh, that's her. Sorry. I was like, who's that? What's that? Why? So are the artist dummies tenants or no?
What form of non-Gloinkian mass dares presume presence in the nest of the Gloink Queen?
Oh, is
The
that who you
Gloink
are?
Queen.
You know, you could have asked
Looks
for my
like one of
consent
the
before forcing me to see
worms
something
from
so completely and
Beetlejuice,
utterly
except
disgusting.
obviously a different color palette.
How despicable! A rabbitoid that runs its mouth in the presence of my royal figure.
Well, as a royal myself, I would like to kindly ask if... Oh, look, there's Zooble. Hi, Zooble.
Help me, you idiots!
Kinda rude, Zooble. Now I don't want to help you.
No, I always lose.
Yes! Gotcha!
Hey, are you?
I'll be fine.
So now that happened without it even touching this guy. Unless that was one that touched it earlier. Maybe it did. Maybe I forgot about that or missed that. Oh, this is her first time seeing herself in a reflection. It just trots off.
God, where's Caine?
What the fuck? Oh no. Oh no. Wait, hold up. Rewind. What did I just see? Okay, never mind. I thought that was an NES in the top left there. It is just another one of those boxes. My brain immediately thought that was an NES. Sorry. It's like in the liminal spaces outside the game or the back doors. If Jax is like a hacker of sorts. Because that was just what we thought. Like he has a key to everybody's doors. He can come in and out of their domains. He seems to act a little nonchalantly about some of this stuff. Maybe he's just knows more about this world than the rest of them. But then again, they said that Kinger's been here the longest, supposedly. And then where is Pomni now? And why did she see that door all of a sudden inside? Well, she saw it earlier inside too for a brief second. And then outside. What the fuck is this shit, man?
Do you not realize that everything must be Gloink's? I am Gloink's. You will be Gloink's. God will be Gloink's.
This is dumb and weird.
Well, you're still watching it.
I'm not here for the adventure or anything. I'm just here to hide from the...
Oh, shit.
Oh, thank God you're okay. You didn't experience a game show in there, did you?
What?
What are you talking about?
What the fuck? Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Don't worry about it.
Cosmo abstracted?
Nah, he's fine.
You're right. How are we gonna
It's just flopping on him.
Guys,
Sit there the whole damn time?
Ladies first. No, wait, why would I say that?
What a dick.
wait, Pomni's not even here? Wasn't this whole thing for her?
Be quiet. I can't hear the escalator.
It is a somewhat relaxing sound. God, this is a nightmare here. I mean, what part of this day hasn't been? Then you have these random paintings of other office rooms. Oh, whoa. Oh. What the hell? Oh, there's one of those. Oh. She's like, I'm lose C and A. But what I was going to say was there was one of those VR headsets back there on that desk. Oh, what? She made it to the void. This is a lot to take in one fucking episode. Yeah, what the hell? Are they just...
Oh,
are they the NPCs?
You always know how to make me say this exact sentence. Yes! An alert on my Wacky Watch at this hour?
What the fuck?
Oh no! Someone's venturing out into the void! They'll get totally spoiled!
Spoiled? Wait, what? Oh! Wow, he can just do that like that? What the fuck?
Now what the heck happened around here? Oh yeah, my doing.
Is this some kind of like fourth wall break?
Sort of Kaufmosis and abstracted.
Like the void is... whatever, I don't know.
Why didn't anybody tell me? And into the cellar you go.
Oh, whoa.
Man, I can't believe Kaufmo just gave up like that. I mean,
What
no
the
offense, King,
fuck?
but I always thought you would be next.
Thank you.
Guess it just goes to show you can't rely on Kinger for anything.
But they just imprisoned them all down there? Yeah, what are you? And her hands fixed too. The fuck is his deal? CNA.
I do have to apologize
Could
for
Caine
lying about the
and
exit.
something?
I knew how much all of you have been wanting there to be one, but, you know, I was having so much trouble figuring out what to put on the other side and ended up never quite finishing it. And you know how I never like letting people see my unfinished work.
Hold on, what did he just
Especially if it
say?
leads to figuring out what to put on. I do have to apologize for lying about the exit. I knew how much all of you have been wanting there to be one, but, you know, I was having so much trouble figuring out what to put on the other side and ended up never quite finishing it. And you know how I never liked
Wait, what? So he made it just to have some weird semblance of an illusion of an exit because they keep wanting one. And he was going to create something on the other side, but didn't know what to do. That's a little more fucked up. It's like, no, you actually can't leave, but I wanted to make you think that maybe you could, so that there was a little bit of hope. But then I got bored or distracted or whatever, and didn't actually put anything except an endless chain of interconnected exit doors that eventually inevitably lead to the void. What in the hell?
letting people see my unfinished work, especially if it leads you out into the void. Anyway, looks like you defeated the Gloink Queen, so I guess the adventure's over. Your reward is a delicious
that was the
digital
quest?
feast cooked by our head bubble chef.
Made with all the love I'm legally allowed to give.
You know, I am pretty hungry.
You didn't even do anything.
So what? I can still be hungry.
Well, not really, because we don't need to eat, drink, or sleep in this digital world. So the digital food here only gives off the virtual sensation of eating without any of the nutritional benefits.
Sheesh, lay off it.
Is there a body out there decaying right now? What it... Like, reminds me a little bit of Code Lyoko, kind of mixed with the Sword Art. I mean, there's like the concept of being trapped in a virtual game is not unheard of, but like this is just, oh my god, and they're doing this fucking like Last Supper shit here. Oh my god, and she's unraveling. Oh, whoa, wait, that was the one we saw in that office. All right. Hold up. Who we got? Jax's Kovach. He's the only one in this that I know. Off the top of my head, at least. Oh no, Elsie Lovelock. Know and or remember. All right. That's episode 1. That's the pilot. That was a lot to absorb. The setting, I would say the lore, but right now I find some of that very questionable because there's a lot of things that are just like raising an eyebrow. Caine can manipulate this reality. He can create spaces, create rooms. So he's not a product of the game. That's assuming this is a game. You know, we're being told this is a game. I mean, she remembers putting on a VR headset of some kind and now waking up here. So it reminds me, was it Sword Art or was it, there's something else I remember where there was this big game release and everybody logged into it and then they got trapped in the game world. And the only way to get out was to finish the game. And if you died, obviously you died in the real world, or you died of malnutrition first, whichever came first. So I'm wondering like what the layers of this are, how much of what we know and what we've been told is even true. Because obviously it's right out of the gate, Caine's not completely forthright about everything. And then when they abstract, I guess, is when they start to mentally crumble and can't handle this anymore. Because like they were said, like, I thought he would go on longer. How come he caved or he gave up? He gave up is what one of them said. So is that the result of just your psyche breaking down your digital self to the point you can no longer stay stable? And there's no, once you go too far, is there no, I mean, Caine can't just fix that. Is it irreparable? I mean, I guess so. All he does is open up this pocket dimension and yeet him away. Because he wasn't the only one in there. There was others. That thing was teeming with them. So that just raises more questions about that. But like if you're on the verge, if you're damaged or your HP's low, if you're just glitching because of contact with one of these, he can fix you. He can restore you, reset your code or however you want to describe it. Jack's just like they said, he did nothing this entire time. Everybody else was playing along as a part of the plot. He was kind of like more of an observer, interacting, goading even. He like the rest of them, I feel like give off, you know, Pomni's just another one of the crew that are pulled in there. Jax either is here like the rest of them or is willfully here. They seem very shocked he has keys to their rooms. He's still around. He doesn't really seem involved or to care about anything that's going on. I'm wondering if he is, again, assuming this is in fact a digital reality, he's hacked into this place through either the back doors, keys, passwords he's unlocked, something like that, which gives him these access to their user profiles, their little domain spaces that are just theirs, their little pockets, their little rooms. So I don't know. And then I have to imagine, again, keeping with the digital theme, Caine might be a dev or an admin for the game. I don't know that the game is even like real though, because it's just like, I don't fucking know. Cause it's, and are the fucking like little, cause I've had a bunch of these dudes, the little like stick figures, the posable artist figures for portraiture or proportions, get your human anatomy proportions and whatnot. They are not great tools, but like he was in just randomly somewhere else dining with a bunch of them, but yet some of them did have their own rooms. Are they players? Are they, because they said, is this another one of us or another one of your NPCs or something like that earlier on? And she is another player character. Are they the NPCs? If they're the NPCs, why do they have their own rooms, though? Maybe, oh, I think I might know what it simply is. Maybe they're like, so, you know how like when you create a new profile, it's just that silhouette, like the shape of a person. If you haven't selected like a profile picture yet, maybe that's why they're like that. They could be player characters for all we know. They could be NPCs, either or. It could just be all, well, I mean, how do you enter the game and not custom? You know, not filling out your profile picture is very different from not filling out your character or manifesting a character, unless their personalities or whatever, because she didn't create a character. She didn't create this character. She just loaded into the world and was this, right? So what determines that? What determines the form you take? Because then that begs the question of why, if those are players, why are they just these same blank slates? Unless some people in the world are just NPCs, am I right? Am I right? Fucking normies, ain't got no personality to them, so even in the game they don't. Or simply, they're just like, maybe they are NPCs. That just begs the question why they have their own rooms. And in some of the rooms, some of the people's profile icons are crossed out. They tap out, they die. I have to presume so. Kinger was in here, and there was a queen that was crossed out also. Pomni doesn't remember her name, though. Only, which is interesting. She remembers the moment of putting on the headset, but not anything else, seemingly. No, we haven't tried to poke and prod anything more about her history, her past, her memories, who she is outside of this. Just the name was forgotten. And maybe that's because as this avatar, she's got to choose a new name. So it's some manifestation of the world. But I do like the premise of it. And honestly, talking about like what I was mentioning earlier on about context means a lot. Context carries a lot of weight, especially at framing. And like I said, from an outsider's perspective, when I saw every individual character design, the look and feel of everything, I'm just like, what the fuck fever dream crazy shenanigans am I looking at? With the context of it being a game, and not just any game, at least from the output, it looked like one of those point and clicks, how we had the finger coming in and selecting the location you wanted to enter. And then the mini games they participated in, like with the Gloinks. Like, it's very much so set up and framed like that. And honestly, with it being also character-centric and not really one central overall theme, almost in the way that, and I've never played it, but Roblox kind of gives off that kind of impression, that customizability that can go into a lot of that I've seen. It kind of gives me that vibe. So like that coalesces so much of that into what we've seen here. But how long have the other ones been there? Is there any concept of time, of passing, of day, of night, of any of that in this world? Or have they just lost any semblance of that up until this point? To be fair, if worrying about it, if thinking about it, if trying to understand it is what can send your mind careening into oblivion, maybe Jax's nonchalantness is more of a survival mechanism. If he doesn't care about anything, then he doesn't have to worry about anything and he won't abstract. Maybe that's part of it. Or simply he could just be one of those people that just don't give a shit. You know, he's mean. He fucking just like picks on everybody, teases everybody, calls everybody, just like fucking just bullying crybaby, dude. Broke the mask, stepped on the mask, and then, oh, ladies first, haha, not. Bleh. It's kind of a dick. Ragatha seems nice. Crybaby, like, I guess, like, can I assume, I think the character's name was Crybaby, or was he just calling him a crybaby because of that? Or was there another name to that character? I don't know. Can they fix that mask? Because if you look at their door in the hallway, it was the comedy mask. It was the smiling one. Is that irreparably damaged? Then you have Kinger here, who's kind of like, I don't even know how to describe him, man. I like Ragatha, though. She's just genuinely trying to be there and be warm and help her along throughout all of this, because they're all in this together. A weird bubble freak, though. Hiding some demons, that little thing. I love you only as much as I'm allowed to. Interesting premise. This person playing a game, trapped in the game. Was this the game they knew they were getting into? Or maybe was the headset something else? Maybe it wasn't even a headset that led to this. Maybe it was something completely different. And all you got is that image of that. And this is, I got so many questions. I like this because it's like a little bit of a mystery box going into the start of it. There's a big old question about literally everything right out of the gate. And I like that kind of stuff. It's titillating my investigative brain, my lore brain, and yeah, I actually found the animation pretty. There's a lot of really fun little gags they had with the animation of this, and yeah, I'm honestly I presumed. I thought it might take me a little bit longer to get into it, to be honest. I thought it would take a little bit longer for it to really pull me in, but I think once I got the context of what we're, at least the foundation of what we have with this, like, honestly, I fell into it really fucking fast. The moment they gave me like a puzzle to try to solve, that was the grounding I think I needed for the rest of it, because then it just made everything else engaging. I'm looking at everything. I'm trying to piece together everything. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It's just like that's something that's an easy hook to get me to commit. No, I wouldn't say commit to something, but to I don't know, draw me in, ground me with all of this. I will, because of all the hype, because of all the pestering and nagging to check this out for so long. And like I said, my initial feelings about the overall art direction, if you want to call it that, like I was a little apprehensive and worried. I was honestly, because of how big this is, I was pretty worried I was not going to like this, because I wasn't pretty sure, but I had a vibe that I was like, maybe this isn't going to be for me. And it circumvented that in just this episode. So I'm pretty impressed, I'll say, especially considering all the hype that this has garnered over the years, or however long it's been. And, yeah, with the other episodes and stuff like that, I'm curious to see how this unravels, how the story concludes, because it's got a de facto end, right? That's at least what I've read, is that the story concludes in episode 9. It's not like this is the end of the season or anything like that. So there's like at least there's like an arc to expect out of this, which I'm kind of curious to get into and see what that's all about, because there's so much in this first episode to chew on that I'm certain the more information we get, the deeper we unlock throughout the rest of the season, recontextualizes so much of this. And I think you can get a sense of that right out of the gate with this. So much of this feels like very, very, very intentional. Which all art really is at the end of the day. But, you can tell sometimes with some shows they're making it up as they go, and I don't really get that vibe with this. But there was a lot in this that really, really has me intrigued, curious, and interested to see where things go. So anyway, we finally started it, guys. We finally did it. After all, I told you I would get to it eventually. I'm just sorry it kind of took this long. but we are here. Guys, in the meantime, what did you think? What are your thoughts? Sound off in the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Make sure to stick around for more reactions to the Amazing Digital Circus, and we'll be doing these one every Sunday up until the release of the finale, which we will react to here in time with you guys here on the channel. In the meantime, I want to shout out Lily Chen Sung, Kiana Chanel, McGreg, Angela Burr, Calvin Brindley, Sleepy Bastard, Theodore Wolf, Amy Becca, Eric Coyote, and Ty Lund. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors here on the channel, helping sponsor, support the rescues that I take care of here at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help with all of that. Thank you guys so much. And as always, I want to give a huge shout out to all of our channel legends. You and the patrons allow us to do so much what we do over here. Without you guys, we would not be able to just keep up with everything that we do. You guys are a huge boon for the channel and allow us to keep sailing forward through all the copyright claims, strikes, and all that jazz, and just to do what we do. So we can keep bringing stuff like this to you guys here on YouTube, because without you guys, we wouldn't even be here. But that's this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.